So they say when a house is on fire, the lizard runs out alongside the snake. But in this case, it seems the fire didn't start from outside. It's been smoldering quietly within the Edochie's family walls. Yes, you heard me well. It all began like a soft whisper in the wind, a quiet, almost unnoticed ceremony in May 2025, sometime in May 2025. Lincoln Edochie, the elder brother of controversial actor Yul-May-Judy, tied the knot with a woman named Yinka, a US-based woman said to be older than him, with grown-up children of her own. Now, please, before I continue this story, we are not against someone marrying anyone that they are older than. That is not the subject of this conversation. Okay, I needed to just put this out there. So there was no noise, no trumpets, just whispers. But what started as a low-key union quickly became a firestorm of some sort. For those of you who have been following what is going on in the social media as regards the Edochie family, I'm sure you will know what I'm talking about. And why? Because once the public found out, fingers began to point not just at Lincoln and Yinka, but at the entire Edochie dynasty, especially their patriarch, Pete Edochie. How could he, a legend in African film and culture, sit back, why not once, but twice? Two of his sons are marrying twice. Yes, you heard me well. Don't forget that Yul Edochie was the one that started this. From his marriage to May Edochie, he moved on to Judy Austin. And like they said, the rest is now history. And now again, Lincoln Edochie is towing the same line. And that is why a lot of Nigerians seems to be questioning the patriarch of the family, our dear father, daddy, Pete Edochie. Okay? So Nigerians, fierce protectors of tradition, family, and morality, came for them all. And in the middle of this uproar, people started picking sides. Some May Edochie supporters seeing Linc as someone who had stayed neutral or possibly sympathetic to May showed Yinka unexpected support when this initial gbasgbos started. But what did Yinka do with that goodwill? She threw it away. Yes, that was what she did. Instead of thanking the fans or even remaining silent, Yinka stormed the comment section of Yul Edochie's page, leaving behind a trail of comments many interpreted as supportive of Yul and Judy Austin. And of course, not everybody is in support of that their union or marriage or whatever, and they have their right not to support it. Okay, they have their right not to support it the same way a lot of people, support that union. But for me, I'm just neutral. I'm just a blogger. I don't belong to any camp. Okay, so that alone would have passed. But then she went further. I'm talking about Yinka now. She went further, accusing May's fans of being wishes, trolls, and attackers. You can't do this now. You're just a young new wife. You are just a new wife. You can't do this. For her to have gone further to label May Edochie's fans as wishes, trolls, and attackers, I think that was too much, madam. That was too much. Okay, so she said, "You all came for me in droves, harassing me and bullying me. Nasty coven of wishes that congregated on my wall." She went on to say, "That was the moment things changed. In one swift move, she burned the bridge between herself and the May Edochie support base she had hit her to Gotham." Okay? And fans responded with fire. I trust fans now. When fans won't be on your case, forget it. You won't survive it. You won't survive it. Especially when you come for them. They will come back at you with all the venom in them. And that is exactly what happened subsequently. They did not just drag her. They dug deep into her past, questioned her age, her intentions, her previous marriage. Accusations flew, that she was clout chasing, looking for validation within the Edochie family and fighting battles that had nothing to do with her. Some fans even asked her to provide evidence of the harassment she claimed of. And as we talk now, I'm not aware that she has provided one single evidence of that. And still, there's still silence, from Linc. People waited for him to calm the storm. Days passed, nothing. Until finally, he broke his silence and his words, more surprising than soothing. In a now viral video, Linc Edochie addressed the chaos. He pleaded, "Leave us alone. Stop attacking my family. You drag Yul enough. May has moved on. Yul has moved on. I have moved on also. Let us all live our lives. As for marrying an older woman, that's my choice. Leave us alone." He went on to say. He tried to balance the scale though. He acknowledged the pain of both Yul and May, but the fans were not satisfied with his explanations. Okay? Because the real question lingered in the air. If May has never said a word about you, why did your new wife call her out? And even me, I'm wondering, why will Yinka go to that extent of labeling people that they are Queen Naomi fans and by extension, trying to call her out? Why would she do that? Even if she's on the side of Yul and Judy Austin, she doesn't need to say it out. And moreover, she's just coming to this family. Okay? And this is the anger of Queen May fans right now. If Linc is truly neutral, why didn't he stop the fire when Yinka first threw in the mastic? This is what they are asking. Should not his marriage, a personal decision, have remained private, especially knowing how fragile the family's public image already is? Honestly, I won't lie to you. For quite some time now, the Edochie family has suffered a lot of public backlash, social media backlash, all because of some of these issues that we're already familiar with. So one will have expected that for a new wife that is just coming into the fray, she will have been more circumspect in making these sort of remarks online. Okay? And is Peter Edochie, the revered father, really to blame for the decisions of his adult son? Because me, I don't get it. How do you? I know Peter Edochie and what he stands for. He's a man of great moral rectitude. We all know that. He's a respected elder statesman, and he has lived his life, with so much dignity. So is it really fair on the part of everyone out there who is blaming the family, especially him? Is it fair that he's now blamed for the decisions that his adult sons are making for themselves? Should the weight of moral judgment be placed on an 80-year-old man just because he chose not to disown his children? Or are we expecting him, because these kids have gone into second marriages, to just come out and say, okay, I disown you. You did disown, I disown you. Linc or not, I disown you. Is that what we're expecting from an 80-year-old man at this time? Are we being fair to him at all? Because at the heart of this story is not just scandal, but human weakness, unhealed wounds, and the chaos of public life. Marriage is personal, but when you are an Edochie, nothing remains personal for long. And I can understand this because these are public figures. This is a family that a lot of Nigerians have come to revere over the years, for their acting prowess, okay, and what they stand for. Perhaps Yinka should have treaded softly, if you ask me. After all, a stranger must learn the dance of the land before joining the masquerade festival, because that's exactly what she did. But she came in loud, swinging, declaring herself the daughter of the Most High, and calling May's fans a coven of witches. Now the backlash she's facing is the fire she called down herself. She held a mastic. She stroked the mastic, and now the fire that that has been consummated is now facing her all over the place. And I hope she has enough energy to contain this fire. As for May Edochie, she remained silent as usual. Again, very regal, unbothered, focused on her brand and her children. Her silence has become her loudest voice. And this is one thing I so much love about May Edochie. It's not like I'm taking side, but I just like people who know how to carry themselves. It's not everything that should be answered with noise, bass, and the rest. But even in her silence, you can see her voice is so loud. And you, well, that's another story for another day. I don't want to go into Yul's story for today. Okay? Because today, one lesson stands very clear as I do this video. The internet does not forget, and every action has a consequence. So whether sweet or bitter, there are consequences for what we do today, as far as the internet is concerned. Like the Yoruba adage say, he who lies down must dream. But the kind of dream you have depends on where and how you lay your head. I hope this is sinking. So let everyone carry their cross. Yes, that is what I want to say at this junction. Let everybody carry their cross. The Adochie saga continues, but let us not forget respect, silence, and wisdom all the way. They still carry more weight than noise. And with this, I'm calling on everyone concerned in this conundrum, from Yinka to Lincoln to Yul-May-Judy to May Edochie to Judy Austin, and even to our Papa Pete Edochie, who I respect so much. Please let us just take it easy, and I'm sure with time, with the efflusion of time, people will understand that, look, marriages is a private issue, and they should remain private, and people should just let people be. That is what I want to say. So thank you for watching up to this time. Should you have any comment to make or observation, please go to the comment section, leave your comment, and hopefully I'm going to meet you there and we'll further the conversation right there. God bless you and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.